I think it's recording. Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Magical World is a 1998 Disney direct movie sequel to VHS. It's basically made up of unused TV episodes produced by the Walt Disney Television Animation, so their normal studio, which in the last episode, I said it was the Canada studio that they opened up for the third Aladdin movie that made it, but I lied. It was the normal studio, because I guess they were working on the TV show that never came to fruition. So I guess the Canada studio was actually working on the next movie, which was actually a sequel movie and not a TV show made into fucking episodes. Aladdin one was made into fucking episodes with the fucking Beauty and the Beast. Belle's Magical World is a sequel, the original Beauty and the Beast movie, but the storyline is set within the timeline of the original movie. So it's after the Christmas movie that we just did, but before the final fight with Gaston. Just remember that, because there's just a bunch of weird shit that happens in this. Initially, when it came out, like the first couple of days it was out, it sold more than I guess they expected. Ultimately sold like over 1 million copies. And at the time, the film ranked among like the top 10 best-selling videos of all time, which means brought in a profit. So fuck. So basically, when it released in 1998, it consisted of 3 separate kind of like episodes, I guess, but they segmented them into one movie. Regardless, the cast did come back to reprise their roles. And guys, buckle down, because I hated almost every single minute of this. So let's begin. This was an incredibly hard movie to find, to download on the internet. And so I had to rip a file for me in it. All right, y'all, we had a little bit of a kerfuffle with the lava lamp. So I'm going to have to get a new one of those. But for the meantime, I guess just to keep up to date with something next to me, here is the Be Our Guest restaurant menu from Walt Disney World. I stole it because I worked there. All right, first story. The Perfect World. Open shot of a library. Belle's Magical World book. Taking it back to the classic days, I see. I haven't seen that since Sleeping Beauty. All right, so listen, guys, each of these little shorts are gonna be like 20 minutes each. So we got old book, a quill, maybe a scythe, and some pages. So we're in for a treat with this one. And there's the Beast Castle. You'll love to see it, because you're gonna be seeing it a lot. Starting off, we got Clockworth. I say Clockworth. We got Cogsworth trying to rizz up a chandelier, but she's not having any of it. Beast is talking with the quill, so we can see the incorporation of the quill. He makes the quill take his notes or something. Something about him needing it.
Yes, because I need it.
What does he need? Lumiere shows up, and Beast hits him with a...
She makes me nervous, Lumiere.
Why? And Lamp Boy...
She is a woman, master.
And so now Beast is trying to get like dating advice from Lumi, but like this is like after the last movie. So like, are y'all like not made up yet from Saving Christmas? Like, was that whole retconning of the last movie where y'all on the balcony on the end? Are you still confused there, Mr. Beast? Next scene, Belle and the clock run into a book named Webster. Is he a dictionary? And why do I feel like he's going to be an issue for later? Time will tell. He joins them for dinner or something. They run into Beast the next scene, who is trying to flirt with Belle again. A little mademoiselle. She's confused.
Why, thank you.
They're having dinner, and guys, literally nothing happens here. It's a TV show.
Own shadow, rise up!
Rise up? Oh, I won't stand for such insults. I deserve respect.
Argument with the chandelier about, I don't know. Belle rants to the Beast. He's not paying attention. He probably thinks she smells or something. Beast calmly asks to open the window.
No!
A breeze comes in, and they argue about it being too cold.
That's not very
Congenial, which
What?
Beast doesn't understand what that means. I mean, shit, I don't know either, but thank God Webster's dictionary just kind of shows up to explain what it means. Then he explains another word, and then Beast smacks the shit out of him, which I think I see the gimmick that is happening here. Belle gets mad at him again. She goes to hide off in her room, which she does that a lot. Clock and Lumi try to get her to apologize to him, but now it's only turned to only if he apologizes to me first. Then they go back to the Beast to break the news that he has to apologize first. They tease him a little bit, and then he throws him out.
I will never apologize!
The 3 random objects from the cover of the opening still are now trying to figure out how to get them to like each other. Which, who are these guys? How are they relevant? I don't think we will know. They contrive a master plan to apologize to Belle on behalf of their boss, the Beast, and apparently Mrs. Potts overheard them and is shook. The next scene, they are writing the letter and it gets shipped out via bird mail to Belle. Who could it be from?
I haven't the foggiest.
Like, bitch, you know. She reads it and is like, well, damn, I guess the trouble between us are over. Simple as that. The three writing objects get a little worried that maybe she'll find out who wrote the letter. Webster's dictionary is like,
Mum's the word.
sure, whatever that means. She runs to apologize to the Beast. He's confused.
Your graciousness has put me to shame.
It has. He accepts her apology and both love each other again. The next scene, she's reading him a book, but he's smacking away on like some fucking nuts or chocolate. I don't know, but she's just absolutely shocked that he's smacking louder than she can read to him.
It's hard to read while you eat those.
But they're my favorite.
Of course, you could eat them later.
Shocked.
Very well.
Then Clock and Lumiere are like, good, you can control your temper because we wouldn't want you to write another letter of apology. Gasp. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Beast is like, I ain't write shit. And she's like, what? I'll show you. So then she shows him.
It's a forgery.
The three little writing utensil objects, I guess, confess to what they did of their sins to the Beast. Beast is pissed. Who would have thought? He chases him down the castle.
Where are you?
Belle finds him hiding away. She tries to talk to them. And the Beast finds him and he's like, I'm gonna kill him, and then spares them. But instead he just decides to banish them from the castle. Now they're on their own. They come back to the castle after they're like roaming around for however long, because I guess they don't have a sense of direction. So they end up getting lost and just doing a full circle coming back to the castle. Belle sees them, brings them back in, and the Beast sees them fucking parkouring around the castle. He breaks in the room that they are in, pissed, and then apologizes, and then they forgive him. Now he's happy.
I feel happy now. Happier than I can remember.
Webster's dictionary, he's just reciting words for himself. Lampboy forgives the chandelier. Man, this whole episode, nothing happens. It's just been like a giant, like, apologizing fest for like 20 minutes so far. Out to the balcony again.
Beautiful.
And I shit you not, that's the episode. And that's Perfect World. And guys, listen, we have 2 more to go through. I'm gonna run through these faster because if this is what we're working with, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. We get a random song from Belle in between episodes about not knowing what to say and apologizing about. I'm skipping this one. Fifi's Folly. Episode 2. Fifi, the duster, is cleaning. Belle walks in. Do you know what tomorrow is?
Saturday?
No, it's my anniversary with the lamp, Lumiere. I think I know what's going to happen in these 20 minutes. Belle doesn't seem to care much about what she's saying. Lumiere doesn't even remember their anniversary of like 5 years they've been dating. Which, have they always been dating? Because he flirts with like a lot of other objects in the castle, which just, I don't know if he's just a player. What kind of relationship is this? Why does he flirt with so many other objects around the castle? He causes a fire 2 seconds later. Wonder how. Belle just casually walks by and she's like, huh? Throw some tea on it. Pretty good plot development so far. Lumiere says Belle doesn't know anything about women, and Belle's like,
I know a little.
what? She decided to help him speak his feelings. But I guess Duster Fifi overhears them and I guess assumes that they are cheating on her. And so now she's heartbroken and mad and spies on them and just assumes they are dating now. This goes on for a bit.
Well, perhaps it'll be easier if you pretend that I am Fifi.
She has no shame. The next scene, Lumiere talks to a tuba. What are you doing with that tuba? Aren't you coming to see me?
But things are not always as they seem.
The next scene, Fifi is crying, respectively. Mrs. Potts overhears and checks up on her. Then she's talking to the quilt from the first episode, and he's like telling her to make Lumiere jealous. So the next scene, she's flirting with Cogsworth in front of the lamp boy, and he don't know how to act.
Have you? I mean, the secret of my comedy, madam, is timing.
Which, hey, I can relate. Clock humor. Lumiere wields a bathtub to some skates. Fifi is pacing mad and going crazy.
If I cannot have the joy, no one shall.
Is she trying to kill Belle? The next scene, she's using scissors. She runs into Belle, calls her a vixen. Who uses that word? Backstabber. Then she runs into Lumiere on her way out. He asks her to go out on their anniversary. Then she immediately just, I guess, kind of gets over being jealous and joins him. Then you see that she was planning to kill Belle because the bathtub sled is connected to the footrest dog. And the scissors, I guess, were used to cut the ropes a little bit so it would eventually break. And so she looks over unsure, like, oh, well, might as well die. Doesn't tell Lumi anything. Like, you could just say, hey, I think the rope is loose, we should stop. But no, she doesn't say shit. So Lumi sweats a little bit. Then they do disconnect. And oh no, what are we gonna do? Then Lumi is like, well, I guess we'll just accept death.
There's only one thing to do. We must scream like bloodless cowards.
Belle overhears the small adamant objects yelling outside while she's high up in the castle and runs down to them. Lumi is like,
Now, I believe we shall perish.
Then they proceed to do just that. Just kidding, they're stuck on a branch. A tale as old as time. Everyone shows up to help. They make a barrel of fucking monkeys, ass rope to get them. There's a funny joke here where Lumi pulls out a letter for her to read and it just ends up getting blown away in the wind. And he's like,
The words, they escape me.
I got a little kick out of that one. He confesses his love to her, saying he loves her. And she's like, you do? Which has never been said in that 5 years that they've been together. The branch breaks, they fall to their death. But oh, darn, I guess saved again. I guess things are as they seem. End of Fifi's Folly. What did I just watch? Why did we stop on Belle's face? Episode 3, Broken Wing, which judging by this cover, is probably going to be nothing eventful. It's going to happen, and it's probably going to be about a bird that can't fly. Let's start. Beast Castle. Cogsworth. You bellowed? Girls join me for lunch tomorrow. Okay, he belittles him a little bit, talking about losing control of his staff. The next scene, we see the infamous bird that we, from the cover, just smack a wall, and it's windy, and it falls conveniently into the balcony door as Belle is opening it, and wardrobe chick is like, I'm allergic to birds. You're a wardrobe. Uh-oh, Beast is at the door, proceeds to put the poor bird in the wardrobe girl, and then Beast comes in.
You're having lunch with me.
Am I? I am not.
Then does it politely, and she says yes, which these guys' dynamic is just not working for me. And then I guess the Beast just leaves. Now we're back to the bird. Uh-oh, the wing is broken. Crazy. What are we gonna do?
Looks funny with a stick under his arm.
It's a splint chip. Chip spits at the bird. Beast Castle again. There's a scene with the clock boy and all the kitchen utensils, and I swear to you, nothing happens here. Beast Castle shot again.
Where is she?
It's past 12 and no Belle for lunch. Where is she? Oh, taking care of the bird. Beast goes to find her.
Forgot all about you.
Forgot.
Oof. She just tells him I was just taking care of the wounded bird. He doesn't like that.
You were supposed to eat with me.
The Beast chased the bird through the room, and a very bad job at it, might I add. It runs away. The Beast falls down some stairs, dead.
Please wake up.
He wakes up, sees the bird, says, that's beautiful. The bird must never leave the castle. What is happening? He bird naps the bird because he likes the way it like tweets and sings to him. So like, did the fall just mess with his brain? He puts it in a cage and is confused why it won't sing to him. Oh, I don't know, probably because it's sad now. Cogsworth is like, well, maybe you just gotta sing to the bird to get it to sing. And Beast is like, that's a great idea, sing to the fucking bird.
Sing. That's terrible.
Immediately regrets it.
Go get Belle.
Because her voice is better, I guess. He gets Belle and he goes, why won't it sing to me?
Because he isn't happy.
I'd run away if I was in a cage too. Oop, slip up. But she leaves, so nothing happens. Beast Castle yet again. Jesus Christ. The Beast takes the bird to the West Wing. Do you guys remember that place? Breaks the lock of the cage with his paws, tells the bird to go free, and it flies away like it's only, and then it falls again like it's only been an hour. I don't think it's healed yet. The Beast jumps down parkour style, clock follows, he gets saved from death. Beast rescues the bird again, and then it just flies away. I guess it's just magically healed within the fall that I just did. That I'm so mad right now, I am exhausted. The next scene, we are finally having lunch. Fucking bird comes back with a girlfriend, and Belle and Beast stare at them for a little while. The clock boy rants in the background as we zoom out to a shot of Beast Castle, fade out, and that is Broken Wing. Book, roll credits, and that's Belle's Magical World. Guys, this might have been one of the worst movies I have seen in my life. And it wasn't even a movie, but I'm glad it's over. I can see now why they probably decided to cancel this TV show, unlike the Aladdin one. And oh boy, I guess back then they were just making these movies for their shows, so dodge the bullet here. Final thing, I do want to add that there was a 4th episode to this, and it was released in the 2003 special edition DVD. It was called Mrs. Potts Party, which honestly, it probably sounds like the best one of all of them, but I'm not going to watch it. No, I don't want to. It wasn't in the version I had that I had to rip, so absolutely not. You know, a wise person once said that there is a Disney employee who had the idea to salvage episodes created for an animated TV series that wasn't going to materialize by stringing them together as a direct-to-video feature film, noting that it resulted in one of the very worst movies Disney put their name on. I'll leave y'all at that. When we come back next week, the next direct-to-VHS sequel, which I'm 99% sure is by the Canada Animation Studio, we'll discuss more next week. Pocahontas 2. I'll see you.